Home and also in the tropics. How are we looking, Jacqueline?
Well, I'll tell you, today's weather story has so many twists and turns that I had to write you an outline here. We've got storms and heavy rain tonight, Fred causing a severe weather threat for us tomorrow, and then two other tropical storms. We're going to get to it all coming up in the next 3 minutes. Here's a look. A flood advisory in effect until 10:45 this evening for Patrick, Stokes, Surry, Yadkin counties. This is a long event here, so if you are planning on traveling through this area, you need to plan to take it slow. Do not drive through flooded waters at any point tonight. Here's a look at another flood advisory, this one for Davidson, Montgomery, Randolph, Stanley counties. This one expires at 6:45, and it's not hard to see why this one is in effect. Now, this one that lasts a little longer, that additional rain is just starting to move in, but we've got that moderate to heavy rain in that flood advisory zone right now, and it's moving into the triad, starting to get some heavier downpours in the triad. A couple lightning strikes here and there, and while we could have a severe thunderstorm, maybe it'll be an isolated threat. Today, that's not really what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about the moderate to heavy rain here causing those flood concerns, and as we look further south, a lot more heavy rain to come. So for today, just a thunderstorm threat, but for tomorrow, a severe weather threat, and that's because of Tropical Storm Fred. Right now, it's moving inland, still winds at 60 miles an hour. Part of what's happening right now is that it's starting to pull in some dry air. That's making Fred very unstable, and by the time it approaches our area, it'll be arriving in the early afternoon, some of those outer rain bands. It'll be arriving during our warmest period of the day, and will be in the northeastern quadrant, which is the severe weather quadrant of any tropical system. So here's what happens over the next couple of hours. We've got these showers and storms that continue to move in waves, one after another. Here's 5 a.m. Those waves get a little stronger, and then as we continue on into the evening, we start to see, or the afternoon I should say, some of those heaviest rain bands could come with a severe weather threat. Here's a look at where Fred is right there. Once it gets past us, it doesn't have as much of a threat, but while we're in that northeastern quadrant of those outer rain bands, that's when it's a concern. As we get into the evening, we still continue to see some showers and storms from this system. It really rides along that North Carolina-Tennessee border. It rides along the Appalachian for the next day or so, and then finally moves out of our area, bringing with it some more outer rain bands, some more scattered showers and storms. But tomorrow is a big day for us. Heavy downpours are a high threat, adding to a lot of rain that we've already received and will continue to receive today. Damaging wind and a tornado threat, non-zero, a medium threat for both of those things tomorrow. Large hail, low threat for us. Here's a look at the timing. Now, I'm least concerned about the mountains as far as severe storms are concerned tomorrow. We could get some thunderstorms, but because the actual core of the storm is moving over the area, that means that they're not necessarily in that severe weather quadrant. The foothills, though, in the severe weather quadrant. So not only do we have an impact day, but we are actually calling this an alert day, an elevated version of that threat for us, because this won't just impact your day. This could make your day very, very dangerous. The Piedmont Triad, also an alert day for us. High rain chances into the early afternoon. That threat for severe thunderstorms, even that threat that we could have to talk about tornadoes tomorrow. We also have two other systems right now in the Atlantic. Now this is Tropical Depression Grace, 35 miles an hour, and now as we're watching here, there's a chance that this strengthens past tropical storm stage, gets to a hurricane before it makes landfall. So this is one to watch here. And now of course we've got Tropical Storm Henri as well. This was just named at 5 p.m. It looks like it heads towards the Carolinas, but then it takes that sharp northerly turn that they traditionally take. That's pretty normal, so that's one that we'll have to watch, but I'm not necessarily as concerned about. An alert day tomorrow because of that severe weather threat. Wednesday, an impact day because of more rain chances. Finally, by Thursday, we're down to a 30% chance for showers and storms, but that lasts through the rest of the 7-day forecast.